Well, hey, this is Josh Nelson with the Seven Figure Agency, and we are all set up for our members intensive. We're going to spend the next 2 days really implementing and workshopping how to build our agencies and take things to the next level. Let me just kind of give you a quick sneak peek in terms of what we have set up. What these member workshops are all about is we bring our membership base together and we spend time working on the 4 key pillars of growing and scaling your digital marketing agency, which is landing clients on a consistent basis, delivering great results so your clients get an amazing return on investment, retaining and keeping those clients with you long-term, having systems and procedures for that, and then scale. How do you put people in place, put systems in place so that you don't have to do it all yourself and the business can continue to grow and make profit? And so, that's what we do. We go deep on one of those 4 key pillars. It's new every single time, and we try and make these sessions, what we call our member intensives, very workshop style. So it's not me talking at the front for 2 days straight where they've got a notepad full of information and a massive to-do list of things they might do someday. We try and make it very actionable where it's like, okay, we're going to spend 30% of the time explaining concepts and teeing up ideas, and 70% of the time rolling up our sleeves, actually doing work and getting things done so you can walk away with things complete and in momentum in our agencies. So we got a lot of things that we cover. The first day is going to be mostly around landing clients. So I'll just kind of give you a quick preview as far as the sessions. We've got an amazing workbook that we put together for these. This particular workbook's about 125 pages of notes, action items, next steps, ideas, swipes and deploys, and it really helps to drive the 2 days and make it as productive as possible. So I'm not going to go into depth on these. I'm going to give you the high-level concepts. The first session we're going to do is called the Perpetual Pipeline, which is really what are the activities that you need to do daily, weekly, monthly to be planting new seeds, to be getting new prospects, and to have your calendar full so that you can land new clients on a monthly basis. Not sporadically, but every single month, 5 to 7 new clients for your agency. Retainer volume can grow consistently month over month. From there, we're going to shift to the Marketing Assistant Edge, which really is all around how do we take what we know we need to do from a marketing perspective? How do we take the things that we don't have to do ourselves? The things like making the follow-up calls, the things like sending the email blasts and sending the things in the mail. A lot of that stuff can be done very cost effectively with a virtual assistant. And so we're going to be talking about what that virtual assistant can do, what their expectations would be, how to recruit that person, how to train and manage that person so that you can have a lot of the things you don't have to do day to day in your agency from a marketing perspective done for you by somebody else. In the afternoon, we're going to unpack a concept that's worked really well for us in our agency, and that's having a interview-style podcast where you interview key leaders and successful people within your space. And so during that session, we're going to unpack the strategy. We're going to talk about the tools and the tech. We're going to kind of map out the questions and the types of things you ask to make the format effective. And we're actually going to really build out our interview flow and map out our next 6 to 12 guests that we can have. So we've got a full content strategy specifically to creating great content and interview content within our niche. And so there's also a really cool session that's going to be done by Danny Barrera, one of our really successful members that has gone from zero to I think he's at about $67,000 a month in recurring now. He's going to be unpacking how to leverage Instagram to generate leads and to generate sales. So that's something else we're doing on day 1, which is going to be great. And then we're going to shift to day 2, and day 2 is going to be more around serving the clients, retaining the clients, growing the agency, scaling. And so the first session, actually I don't have a panel for it, but it's going to be the client communication rhythm. And that's like, what do you do with your client on a monthly basis? What reports do you go over? How does the monthly review call go? How do you plant the seed for what you're going to be doing next so the clients stick around with you long term? Then we're going to talk about some next level agency services, right? Most agencies are doing some mix of website, SEO, pay-per-click, Facebook advertising. And there's some next level things you can do to get your clients even better results, to make your company stand out from the competition. And so we're going to be unpacking some of those cool initiatives that our members can implement in their agencies. We're going to talk about the agency exit plan. whether you intend to sell your business right now or not, eventually, if you want to have an asset, you're going to be thinking about how you would position the company for sale. And so we've got one of our members that sold his agency for for multi-million dollars earlier this year, and he's going to be sharing, how he made that happen, what kind of struggles and challenges he came up along the way, and how he was able to make that a reality, so that you can be thinking about how to position their agencies for eventual sale. And because this is our last member intensive of the year, we meet once a quarter, and this is going to be the last one for this year. We're going to do our final session called the preloaded year, which is really just mapping out 2020, setting goals, setting targets, and really simplifying it, putting it on rails and being able to say, okay, here's what we're going to do January, February, March, map out our content plan, map out our speaking plan, map out our events plan, and have it all dialed in so that we can just leave here and know that we've got very clear strategy to go out and crush it in 2020. So that's just a quick snapshot overview. This is what we do here at the Seven Figure Agency, help digital marketing agencies increase their sales, grow their revenues, take their agencies to the next level so that they can make more money, have more freedom, and have a bigger impact in their lives. So I'm super pumped. I'm going to go get some rest, and then we're going to dive into this first thing tomorrow. If you're not a member and this is something you're interested in being a part of, you're serious about taking your business to 7 figures and beyond, you post a comment below and we'll reach out. We'll schedule a time to talk with you about what it is, how it works, so that you can get involved. Love to learn more about your agency and see if we can help you take things to the next level. So that's it for now. Thanks for joining me on this video, and I'll talk to you soon.